as the annual Davos congregation comes in here in the Swiss Alpine town, all to pay respects to the next big idea. I have with me one of the best forecasters of our times, the man who predicted the real estate bubble back in 2007 before the crisis hit. Robert Shiller, such a pleasure to have you on NDTV.
My pleasure.
But my question is that everyone here in 2014 in Davos says that the world is a more comfortable place. We don't have an imminent financial crisis, but I noticed that you are still flagging off the risk of a bubble.
Well, bubbles are, they keep coming up. There are real estate bubbles over a large number of countries of the world. I think India, too, the last time I heard. In Mumbai and Delhi, don't you have real estate booms going on?
Absolutely, and prices are going down a bit.
Oh, I see, I'm not up to date on the latest. But I worry about these. You know, people think that once a bubble bursts, as it did after 2007, it's all over. It's not all over. They keep coming back.
So what are the possibilities of a bubble coming back now in 2014? What kind of probability would you give it?
Well, see, it's kind of an ongoing thing. It's not sudden. So we see prices going up in a number of countries. And in some countries, it's quite spectacular. I was in Brazil recently. Home prices in Rio and Sao Paulo have doubled in the last 5 years. These are steady. It's a question of when will it continue? And that's... I think it might. It might go up. Home prices could go up more and more and then reverse. It's not like I'm ready to announce a turnaround now. I don't know when it will turn around.
So you don't think we have a couple of years of safe recovery and everyone's trying to be laid back about it? You don't think that's possible?
Well, real estate, if we're talking about that, is easier to forecast than other things because it has a lot of momentum. But it can turn sharply. We don't have a real science. I hate to say it, but weather forecasters do better than we do.
No, I think you've proved many wrong, but one of your accurate indicators has been the CAPE, the price-adjusted model there, which says 25 for the stock market, and you say that the reading of 36 could be a potential bubble. So in the stock market, are we away from a bubble right now? Do these record highs globally continue?
That's harder to say. The stock market is a tough one because you can trade more easily and more professional. We have millisecond trading going on now. We have lots of smart people, so it's harder to predict. But having said that, I still worry that the continuing strength of stock markets around the world could develop into another bubble and then collapse. It looks like a bubble already to some extent. But I'm not saying that I wouldn't invest at all in the stock market now because it might go up a lot more. I'm invested partly in the stock market.
Where are you invested?
Well, I try to invest internationally, but I don't put my own portfolio as a model for everyone else.
But what is your portfolio, just in case the viewers want to hear that as a model?
Well, I have money in sector indexes that appear low priced. I have money in international value indexes. So it's nothing spectacular. It's a sensible thing, I think, to stay in the stock market now, but not to get overexposed to it.
But are there certain sectors which are not looking as overvalued as the rest of the stock market?
Yeah, well, I have a CAPE product that Barclays has been, and with various partners, has been promoting. And right now, the sectors that look particularly low-priced in the United States include energy, industrials, healthcare, and recently financials. But those things keep changing from time to time. But I think that there's a general principle of value investing has been shown for many decades to be, and you can be value investing by individual stocks, or you can be value investing by individual sectors, or value investing by countries. And we try to do all of those things. I'm a little bit wary of the United States. I hate to say it because I'm American. The U.S. is kind of a high-priced country right now. So But it's still worth putting something into.
That's unusual because a lot of people are saying that the US and the developed world is doing so much better and growth is really picking up, while emerging markets like India are actually slowing down. But what is your opinion about India, especially given the elections year that 2014 is for us?
Well, I think that India shows such long-run promise. I don't know month to month or even year to year, but I think India is a very good investment.
So for the long term, it's still things are looking good, despite the fact that real estate market might be priced up, and despite the fact that stock markets as well, which are record highs, might be closing in on bubble territories.
Well, India has shown such spectacular growth, and they're politically stable, they're smart leadership. Yeah, I don't know. I'm positive about it. But again, everyone should diversify and not put everything in one place. Okay,
so just a quick take. Next year, if I meet you again here, right here in Davos in 2015, do you feel that we'll be still looking strong in terms of stock markets and real estate?
A good chance of that. But I can't say that with any confidence. Nobody knows what the stock market is going to do.
But no irrational exuberance as of now.
It's not exactly, well, everyone's different. Some people are irrationally exuberant. I do questionnaire surveys of investors, and I don't see anything really sharp or distinctive going on. I wish it were more of a science, and I wish I could say something dramatic. You quote my predictions in the past. Well, I'm not making dramatic predictions right now. Things are kind of on a even course. It's looking a little pricey, looking a little bumpy, more than a little, but I'm not ready to predict any major events.
Reality is better than drama as always, but great to get your views, Professor Shiller. Thank you so much for speaking with NDTV.